Hello YouTube, it is Chris here, and it is time for yet another EDC update. Alright, last week was my kickoff into my brand new weekly EDC rotation series. And for anyone who hasn't seen part 1, I'm going to put a link in the description box below for that, so definitely drop down and go check that out. But a big reason I am pushing EDC more than anything, I like to want to start doing it in the winter and summer months, because that's when the extremities of heat and cold really affect us as people. I mean, the winter and summer months can be just tragic because a lot of people are traveling more than they are in any other seasons, and it's just really important to have a good kit or selection with you on your person to help or assist you in any situation you could get yourself into. Alright, now let's get this bad boy started. Okay, first up, I like to start with my wallets. I love wallets. This is a full-on custom from a cool company called McGregor Customs. And they do leather. And they do leather unlike anyone else I have ever seen. It is really, really cool. Yeah. I got the Molan layup open there. Be jealous. I'm kidding. Just joking, guys. This is a leather slim EDC wallet. Like I said, it's not very thick. It's designed to hold about 7 to 10 cards. He said 5 or 6, but it actually holds a lot more than that because leather naturally kind of just does a little bit of that stretching and softening up a little bit. So I've been wearing some of this stuff and EDCing it before I decided to do the series, but now it's official. This is what I'm rocking this week, and it's really cool. It's got the Spartan and the design in the background. You might think it's like crocodile or something, but it's actually what they call Cryptek. A lot of guys in the kydex industry are starting to get into the Cryptek design. But it's got a good spot to hold your cash, and it does a really good job. I've been able to hold up to, 15 different bills, like stacked together and then folded up in half and then slide it in there without having any problems with space. So even for going for the slim low profile version, and I'm moving into that because I hate those old school bulky trifold and bifold wallets. They just get insane. So having something that just makes a little more sense as far as the extra material not included into the wallet just really does a good job. So if you want to try to get your own special custom one-off wallet from McGregor Customs, definitely go check them out. They're awesome. Alright, next up is a piece that comes from Costa Rica. This is a company called American Grit Cutlery. As far as I know, you can only get to him on Instagram, but he's a really cool guy. This is his Shogun, and he makes his stuff out of carbon fiber, and I think this is either F40 or F50 carbon fiber, but it is really, really, really cool. I love the lightweight, non-metallics. I love non-metallic material in general, no matter what it is. It's really, really cool. It's actually really, really, really well designed, so it fits in your hand really well, and it's super, super, super tough. He's got a little clip videos all over his feed showing where he's attacking concrete and all this kind of stuff with the carbon fiber, and virtually nothing happens to the carbon fiber at all. So, fun little additional, not necessarily lethal piece of self-defense gear that I like to carry. And I finally swapped out my chapstick this week for my standard go-to, which is the medicated skin protectant chapstick. For the winter months, my lips just go freaking nuts, man, if I'm not wearing this stuff at least 5 or 6 times a day, just reapplying constantly. Next up is my trusty Keybar, full titanium with the multicolor crater pattern. Sorry, not Cryptek. It's got Texas and Spartan. This was also in my previous video. You guys will probably see this a lot because this is one of my favorites. But I've gotten some word that there are a bunch of different companies coming in and giving me some stuff to throw in my EDC rotation videos. Some brand new ones that you guys have never even heard of. Some of you might have. But if you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll definitely know about them because I've been plastering that stuff up there. So definitely go follow me on that. I could do a lot of updates on brand new gear, sometimes even weeks or months in advance. Another one of my very favorite EDC flashlights, this is the Thrunite T10T, and I'm going to put a link in the description box below for my review of this flashlight because I thrashed this thing around. And months later, this thing is just still kicking, man. And I've only had to change the battery out once since then, and I use it every single day. I will find an excuse to use a flashlight every day. It's made of full body titanium, single AA battery, really, really bright. It's 167 lumens, just still one of my favorites. It's just amazing. Now, this is an oldie but a goodie. I've had this survival bracelet for a long time, and this is one of the few that I consider an actual survival bracelet. It's got a sharp eye knife. It's kind of like a little striker style knife. It's got a ferrocerium rod and jute cord in there. I've worn this thing a bunch. You can find these on Amazon from the Friendly Swede. This is my favorite style, the one with the jute and the camo. Yeah, it looks more tactical, but this is like the most complete package. It's got the sharp eye knife, the jute, so you have a little bit of tender, ability to strike the fire, a small knife for very small tasks, and you've got a ferrocerium rod. And it does work. So I definitely had to throw this back in the rotation because the risk of me not having what I need to keep myself safe or warm is very critical for me. Now, something else I want to talk about is, yes, in the wintertime, I live in Indianapolis, so it's extremely cold. So this is what I have like on my person, because I do get a lot of comments like, well, what else do you have on you? Like, I have my paracord belt that's got 100 feet of paracord on it, because you can never have enough too much cordage. I either have my TN35, the TN30, or the TN32 in my car. I also have like a big, huge, thick Carhartt jacket that I wear, obviously, when I go out. I've got some of their acrylic material, like beanies and hats and hoodies and stuff, because they're not made of cotton. Because for cotton kills, because it absorbs water like no freaking tomorrow. It's crazy. And I've been looking into some like really cool shirts to kind of wear for the wintertime that are like either they wick moisture and water very rapidly, whether they're like a blended type of cotton with like 60% polyester or whatever. But anyway, I do carry all that other stuff like any other normal person would, but this is the specialty gear that I don't, just wearing on me like a shirt. Next up is a extremely budget-friendly blade from Lansky. This is a Mikkel Williamson collaboration with Lansky. This is the X9, responder. This is awesome, man. I love this blade. And for not being able to own like a genuine like $400 or $500 Mikkel Williamson, this is a awesome, super crazy budget-friendly trade-off. It's made of that Scandinavian steel, the what is that? The 12C27 stainless steel. It takes a pretty freaking crazy edge. This is a big monster blade. This is like 4 1/4 inches. It's a big, huge, like full 1 1/4 inch wide blade. Really, it's a big flipper. This is a big, bulky knife. I like big knives. Not everyone does. Some people love the really small, lightweight knives like Spyderco makes, and that's awesome. That's your thing. But my thing is not that. I love big, huge, bulky, sturdy, hardcore, crazy knives. This has the G10 handle scales. I love this knife. So if you want to check that out, go to Lansky's website. You can find these on Amazon. They're really cheap. I think I got this for like 25 bucks. And I actually really enjoy this knife. It has really good lockup, deploys very well, and it's got a good tip on it, holds a good edge. It's got like a two-tone, it's got the horizontal kind of like grind finish on it with a stone wash. I mean, for a budget-friendly blade, they really went all out, especially with the, you can have a two-way, sorry. You can do tip up or tip down carry. So it's just, I don't know, man. They just did a really good job for a very budget-friendly blade, and this is definitely one of my favorites. Oh, and if you ever need to, this has a 90-degree spine, and you can strike sparks off of it, and I've tested it out before. It was really cool. Okay, next up is I traded out my necklace, my Spartan necklace from last week, and traded it in for this. For anybody who doesn't know what this comes from agrussell.com. This is called the Eye of Odin, or Odin's Eye, or something like that. But it is a neck knife. And I'm not big into neck knives, but I love this one. This one's freaking awesome. Snaps in pretty secure. See, there's a very tangible clip-in sound, so you don't have to worry about it just snapping off on you. But for a self-defense situation, this will be awesome. And some people are like, it's really not that legal. Actually, there's really nothing to concern, but this is my thing. As a super crazy last-ditch effort knife to keep myself safe and alive, I am going to have this on me at some point. Because if all else fails and I'm being attacked and my life's on the line, I'm sorry guys, but all rules are going right out the window in a self-defense situation if I completely feel my life is absolutely threatened, and it's either he goes home or I go home, I'm coming home. Alright, finally, one of my favorite multi-tools on the planet, absolute favorite, like absolute favorite. This is the Leatherman Sidekick. And there's a bunch of Leatherman lovers out there. Now, if you were going to rock just a multi-tool as like your knife and kind of EDC option, like you can do something really small like this. Bam. Like rock something like that and you're pretty much good to go. Like if you want to go minimalist, bam, you've got it. And I will be throwing out some minimalist EDC rotations, but since I am a gear reviewer, I do feel the need to kind of have a complete setup, have a little bit of everything involved. This has the reason why I like the Sidekick is it's not a micro tiny itty bitty useless one, but it's I would say a mid-size. It's not a super big full-size one, but it's got full-size pliers and wire cutters in there. But the reason why I like this one the most is mostly because of its size. It's a little bit smaller than some of them, but dude, the blades that this thing comes with is so sickly sharp. Even has a liner lock in there, so you don't have to worry about it coming like undone or moving around on you when you're using it. And I love this thing. This thing is just so sweet. It's got, I think, 12 different tool functions on it, and I like to carry it right inside my pocket, have it nice and handy. And Leatherman has an awesome reputation for being extremely durable and reliable. I hope you guys enjoyed the EDC, my EDC for this week. And for all of the products that you saw in the video, if you have any questions or comments, definitely drop down in the comments below. Please, please, please give me your thoughts on it and what you felt, what you liked the most, what you liked the least. If you guys have any cool products you think I should check out or try, definitely send me a link. I'd be interested in checking it out. I love keeping my stuff constantly rotating and ever evolving. I am not a someone who wants to get stuck in a pigeonhole. I definitely love riding the wave of EDC and kind of have this fun, which is why I'm doing my series every week. So hope you guys have a really, really good day. I'm out.